Let's take out this other trainer while we're here. Wait, slow down. You'll have a heart attack. I'm on a bike. I don't even know how it stays up when I stop. Swimmer Reese would like to fight. He's got kind of your normal water types. He's got high-level Goldeen, really, but I will continue to just wipe the floor with everything that he throws my way. Don't underestimate the power of the cube. Don't underestimate it one bit. There we go. Get a little bit of experience. Horsey is coming out. I still will be fine with cube. Honestly, Staryu is the only one that they might have that kind of concerns me a little bit. That and Tentacool. Mostly because I throw Fuzimi out there for that one. Tentacool can be a special tank. Hey, there's the Staryu. I will change. Just on the off chance that Cube can't wipe it out, Sanja can definitely take a hit from Staryu. So go Razor Leaf. Sanja does need the help as well. Any little bit will help. And down goes Staryu. You are no Popeye. Not even close. Oh. Not even that. Reese, give me your money. Oh, that's chilly. Once again, you have like no freaking money. What the hell? Swimmers? Watch out for Tentacool. They sting so painfully. What is this, Australia? And with these two guys out of the way, we are free to look at the sign. See Route 19, Fuchsia City to the Seafoam Islands, which is going to be our destination. I would recommend having a lot of healing items with you. I went out of my way to purchase super potions and hyper potions just in case. Now, here on Route 19, you can surf, obviously, and you can fish. I'm going to go over what you can catch here when you fish first because it's harder. If you're playing the original versions with the good rod, there is a 50-50 chance of you getting a Poliwag or a Goldeen. If you're fishing with the super rod, in red and blue, 25% chance across the board, Shelter, Horsey, Goldeen, and Staryu. If you're in yellow and using a super rod, 60% chance Tentacool, 10% chance Tentacruel, the upgrade, and 30% chance Staryu. In these versions of the game, a good rod. In Fire Red, 60% Horsey, 20% chance Krabby, 20% chance Magikarp. Leaf Green, 20% chance Horsey, 60% chance Krabby, 20% chance Magikarp, pretty standard. Super Rod, this is where things get a little weird. If you're playing Fire Red, 80% chance Horsey. If you're looking for a Horsey, this is the place for you in Fire Red. 4% Seadra, the evolution of Horsey. 15% Gyarados, 1% Psyduck. In Leaf Green with the Super Rod, 80% Krabby, in case that's what you're looking for whatever reason, and 4% Kingler, Krabby's evolution. 15% chance Gyarados, and 1% chance Slowpoke. However, I'm not going to be fishing here, even though I could try to catch one of those. Instead, I am going to be surfing here. When you surf, you get tentacles, and that is it. There are only tentacles. Maybe I'll want to catch one. Whoa, you didn't stop me, man. I was expecting you to stop me. I look at the sea to forget all the bad things that happened. There are a lot of tentacles in here. I don't know if you are aware, Swimmer Tony. He has a Horsey. See, Horsey, if you evolve it, I see it being useful. In this generation, though, I just don't see Krabby being useful at all. Once they start implementing physical and special moves within each type, then Krabby is very useful, but at this point, that is not something that you want to use. So another Horsey coming our way. He really needs to let that evolve. Horsey by itself is not very good, but if you let it evolve, then it gets a lot better. And down goes the other Horsey. And Cube reigns victorious yet again. Not enough for another level, though. Down goes Tony. Ooh, traumatic. Give me... God, you guys guys really are broke. What the hell? I'm looking at the sea to forget the bad thing that happened. Well, isn't that pleasant? I should probably point out that each and every one of these trainers is optional. Also, you notice how Popeye looks the same as Deep Six when we swim? Also, I am seated, like, on my ass, legs outstretched on my Pokemon. I tried diving for Pokemon, but it was a no-go. How do you dive? Is that a button that I can press, or is that a move? It wasn't all capitalized, so it's probably not a move. David would like to fight. He's got Goldeen out front. Yes, I know that dive becomes a little bit wrong, but it's not in this game. Cube, finish off the weak Goldeen. See, once we're in water, it makes a lot more sense that Goldeen could fight. Goldeen in particular, when it's on land, what the hell does it do? How does it fight? And a level for Cube. Very nice. Up to level 41. 2 and 3, that's what I like to see. Cube, once again, does not have the best special attack, but, you know, not bad. Not bad. All right, time to switch to Somja here, because Cube is the same level, and I might run out of PP quite quickly. This is going to be probably several trips to get through the Seafoam Islands. Mostly because I run out of PP more than anything else. If you are not doing a challenge run, I would suggest having an escape rope. Or avoiding these trainers, to be honest. Alright, Seaking coming out. There is finally an evolved Pokemon for us to take out. Somja, I think your Razor Leaf should be able to take it out. I think it's a particularly defensive Pokemon, but it did not matter down to Seaking. It is, what, 12 levels lower, so maybe that wasn't too unexpected there. Up to 42, I will take it. I would love better stats, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Well, I'll tell you what you could do later. And down goes David. Help! Oh. Sure, I'll help. Why don't you guys carry more money? I guess you have to fish for sea Pokemon, or you could surf. We haven't gotten into a fight surfing just yet, though. Seriously, dude? What the hell's your problem? Fight me. What's beyond the horizon? More continents, as it turns out, with entirely different Pokemon that apparently you guys have never heard of. But that's kind of spoiling what other generations are. It's weird. It's so weird. Shockwave should be able to take you out, right? I should start using that a little bit more often. Yeah, it easily takes out the Horsey. Easily. Give me the experience, I need it. Alright, Tentacool coming out. That is Fuzimi's specialty. That's the only reason that Fuzimi is here, is to take out Tentacools. Because it's what they're weakest against. Alright, Magnet 2, give me a good number. 7 should do it. Should do it. Freaking weird-ass looking jellyfish with eyes. Never seen jellyfish with eyes before. Tentacool coming out yet again. Fuzimi, looks like you might actually get up to level 40 before we make it to the... Before we make it to any island, really. Down it goes. Hey, that just barely made it, I think. Down goes the Tentacool, more experience for Fuzimi, and switching back to a Goldeen, so I'm going to switch back to Cube. I'm going to try to level up kind of Cube and Somja together, keep Somja maybe one level ahead. But I'm kind of getting worried. Just for the record, I am doing what I think is the proper order to do things, but by all means, if you wanted to go to, well, I'll just go ahead and say it. If you wanted to go to number 2, then feel free to do that. And I have considered doing that, but I figured I would do them 1, 2, 3, if you know what I mean. Glub. All right, give me your no money. Seriously, I could spend more on a potion than that. I see a couple of islands over yonder. Indeed you do. Let's keep going. There was another one over here. Come on, fight me. Thank you. Took him forever to find me. I love love swimming. What about you? I am on top of a Pokemon because I hate swimming, apparently. Either that or I can't swim, or I don't want to get my clothes and backpack wet. Whatever. Obviously, I'm not that big of a fan of swimming. Otherwise, I could have caught a really good Pokemon in Pallet Town, you know? Poliwag, I don't remember having that great special defense. We'll go for Shockwave. Yeah, down it goes. Shockwave and Spark are really not all that different, but I do want to use them properly if I can. Poliwhirl. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to Sandra. I'm trying to remember if Poliwhirl learns fighting moves this early on. And I kind of want to tank those a little bit. That's why Sandra's out there. Razorleaf should still be able to take him out. Down it goes. Down goes the Poliwhirl. Give me a good chunk of experience. I will take it. Down goes Matthew. No female swimmers yet. Belly flop. That's impressive if you can do that while swimming. Do a whole belly flop, like jump out of the water and land back in the water in a belly flop. I'd like to see that. I can beat even marine Pokemon at swimming. Not really. I caught up to you just fine. Let's keep heading down while we can here. Looks like a double battle to me. Luke? Like Jean-Luc? My big sis taught me how to swim and train Pokemon. I see you're still wearing floaties. Indeed he is. How are you guys standing? This is like, everybody else was kind of in a swimming pose. You guys are standing, clearly, on top of water. Whatever. Lee and Luke, they have a Goldeen and a Sea King. I've got my two water killers out front. Alright, so you take out the Goldeen, you take out the Sea... Oh! Razorleaf hits everybody, does it? I was kind of unaware of that. I knew Earthquake did, but Razorleaf I thought was specific. Apparently it is not. Go Razorleaf. My Pokemon are faster and just overall better than yours. Hey, Sea King lived. What do you know? It goes for a Horn attack. Shouldn't do too much damage on Cube. Alright, we'll go for Shockwave. I need to find a replacement for Sonic Boom eventually. Your Razorleaf should not get off, so whatever. Down goes the Sea King. Yeah, double battles, I'm not too familiar on all the moves in double battles because I have not done too many of them. But most of them work out fine anyway. There are very few moves that will detriment you if you don't know that they hit everybody, like magnitude and stuff like that. Oh wow, someone tougher than my big sis. Yeah, I bet I am. You guys still have like no money. My big sis is strong and nice. I think she's awesome. She also has green hair here. Tara? Do you have a younger brother? I don't. I hope you're teaching him all sorts of things. I taught Buttercrust for a good portion, and that did not work out well at all, did it? Let's keep going. Down it is, and here there's a group of people. I just want to take you on right now. Ahoy there! These waters are treacherous. They're full of jellyfish that I have not encountered once this entire time. Keep in mind that as soon as I do see one, I'm probably going to try to catch it. But I have not gotten into a random battle yet. It's kind of weird. Alright, we're going to go for magnitude 8. That will be more than enough. Fuzimi, you need to catch up to everybody else. If things don't go out well for you, Fuzimi, keep in mind that I do have somebody hanging out back at daycare that I really do need to pick up eventually. Like, sooner rather than later. I'm paying way too much money and they might screw him up. Should I leave him in there too long? Magnitude 9 works out perfectly to take out yet another tentacle. Remember, I have a Sandshrew in there. I believe his name is Ruckus. Also, Fuzimi, like, what's with the dirt on the water? Some things don't always make sense around here. Tentacruel, I'm counting on you, Fuzimi. Give me a good number here. The evolved form of Tentacool, obviously. Tentacruel can take quite a big hit. I think this is the first time we've seen his large-nosedness. That's probably not going to be good enough, Uzumi. It is! Is that not even a... It wasn't a critical. Apparently, the levels are enough here. The levels are enough. That is more than enough to get you up to level 40. Damn right. Go, Fuzimi! Why couldn't you get more attack, Fuzimi? You are fast, I'll give you that, but that's not necessarily enough. Alright, we will switch in Cube. Horsey stands absolutely no chance. And this is kind of the beginning of what I'm going to go ahead and say like is the second half of the game, even though it's less than half. It's probably a quarter to a third of the game. And it's pretty much all water. It's insane how many water types they throw at you in this game. You should be fine against them. Even though that kind of started a little bit earlier when I went through the long route and everybody seemed to have some kind of water types, now everybody has only water types. There's rarely going to be any kind of break along the path. Remember, we did encounter bikers and bird trainers. That's not going to happen here. And this is going to be a long path. Ooh, dangerous. And we get no money yet again. Like, why do I even fight you guys?